I'm just gonna quickly bring you guys up to speed. We have decided as a family collectively, took a vote, had all the kids weigh in.
Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome back. We're so happy that you're here. We have a couple of updates for you today, which will be crazy. They're gonna be crazy. Talked about last couple of videos, Brandon's arm injury that happened while we were in Jamaica. We're gonna update you there today. Basically, we're trying to decide if he should have surgery tomorrow. You guys thought that maybe we lost sleep last night because we were wrestling with the fact that should he have surgery? Here's the pros, here's the cons. What should we do? Realizing how dramatically that will change Brandon's life and mine temporarily, just because I'll have to be his hands, you know? No. It was not the surgery that kept us up last night. Cute Pebbles, our new family pet. We haven't been here in a couple of days. Brexton made a slideshow and asked for a pet. He wanted a pet hamster. When your cute little son comes to you that he has been working on a PowerPoint project for 2 weeks, he has done all of his research, all the pros and cons and things you need to know about getting a hamster, and presents it to you. How do you say no? I'll tell you, if it was a dog, I would have said no. Cute little hamster. I think we can handle that. So we got him one. And you guys, Pebbles has done pretty good. But last night he kept Brexton up all night long. Poor Brexy, going to school, so tired today. We're gonna have to make some modifications. We don't really know what that is. Do we get rid of the hamster? Kidding. Like, what do we do? Because we want to make it a positive experience for Brexton. Also, he can't go on no sleep. We're gonna figure that out. And you guys, a little later today, we will make our decision, because I don't know that we've 100% made the decision if he should have surgery tomorrow. We'll update you on all of that. There's a lot going on right now, you guys. And it's not just me, it's everybody. It's every mom, it's every person, mom or dad or not. Like, life is just so busy. I was telling my friend today, I was like, I want off the crazy train. No matter how like challenging life can be, you would always choose to have your challenges than someone else's. Life just feels a little chaotic. I feel a little bit like my feet are being pulled underneath me as I'm trying to swim. And I'm barely keeping my head above water. I have a really big assignment that I've been given, big opportunity that I've been given to speak at BYU Women's Conference in just 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, actually. Let that sink in. Done with my talk. But I need to just go over it and go over it and go over it like a stupid amount so that I feel comfortable in front of nearly 1,000 people. We just have a lot of things going on. Just lots of really awesome good things. Throw some curveballs in there with surgery and we're just gonna see how it's gonna go. Stick around today. Hang out with us. We love you. We're so grateful that you guys are here. You're so awesome and you just boost our spirits. So thank you.
Taking care of a few last minute things, not necessarily last minute, but things that need to be done before I go under the knife and have surgery. I don't know what mom has shared with you guys. I will try and maybe do that with her, but we have decided ultimately to go ahead and move forward with the surgery. Feeling pretty good about that. I actually woke up feeling really good about it, feeling very comfortable, feeling ready, feeling like it's the right thing to do. I do think that could be the best possible outcome given the situation. What that means is that I'll be going under the knife, cut open, slice the rest of the muscle that is still attached, the few fibers that are left, and they will drill a hole in the bone, slide a little something through there, lock it down, and then reattach the entire bicep. There is a chance that I will be somewhat useless, not having the use of my right hand for the next few days. Before that happens, I'm just trying to get a few things done that I wanted to get done, just haven't had the time to. One of those is just getting fertilizer for our backyard because our water just came on here in our area. And so we can start to turn on the water. I want to get fertilizer down, make it look amazing, get the water turned on and get all that set before tomorrow. And then also I need to get myself set up with some kind of a makeshift work editing station, either in the bed or just something that's very easily accessible and I can get my arm to without having to move it too much. So a couple of those things I want to get done. But in the midst of all that, we also have the kids volleyball game today. We have some other fun stuff going on tonight for mom's upcoming speaking opportunity that she has presenting at Women's Conference. And so we just have some pieces moving back and forth here and there. Of course, we got to figure out what to do with Sweet Pebbles, who we love so much, but cute Brexy, he needs to get some sleep. In an effort to knock out as much as we can, as quick as we can, mom has gone to pick up the kids. I'm going to run to the store to get the fertilizer, get back here, throw it on the lawn, and I think it'll be game time for the kids volleyball game. Felt like such a jerk right now because those are super heavy bags and I could have easily gotten out and grabbed them, and she loaded them in for me one by one. I felt like such a chump just sitting here. I felt like I needed to volunteer the fact that my bicep is torn, otherwise I'd be out helping, but I just kept my mouth shut and she did a great job. Thank you.
Your destination is on the left.
want to thank AG1 for sponsoring this video. We are so excited to tell you guys about this. This is one of our favorite things in our house because we want to feel good, we want to be good. It all starts right here. If you haven't heard of AG1, it is a daily foundational nutrition supplement that covers whole body health. This is going to make you feel so good. If you want to get started, you guys can find a link down below in the description or at the bottom left of this video. You can scan the code. You can get a year's supply of vitamin D3 plus K2 and 5 free travel packs.
Yes, and these went with us on our cruise. cruise. They go with us when we travel. They go with us everywhere because mom does not ever want to miss her AG1.
There are so many things I love about AG1. A couple of them that I want to tell you guys about is that it supports healthy aging. I think we could all use that. I recommend this to all my family and friends because it helps me feel super energized, and also it supports healthy, clear, and brighter skin. This thing is packed with 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced ingredients. Make your life better. Try AG1. Go down below in the description, click that link, or see the code on the bottom left of this screen, and you guys can get a year's supply of vitamin D3K2 and 5 free travel packs. You're gonna love it.
Whatever you guys want to do. That one takes it instead of a victory. Here we go. Oh my gosh. And perfect.
We just came back from what is probably the most epic volleyball game I've ever witnessed, I've ever seen. Thank goodness that was the one that Maddie and Mitchell decided to come to. They were there to witness
really
it.
Fun. We were like sweating. Everyone in the audience was just audience.
Sure, it was a great performance.
That feels
Speaking
weird.
of audience, we got a concert shirt going on over there. That guy's getting ready for a little something coming up.
Benson
But no, the
band.
whole place, the entire crowd,
Oh my gosh,
arena,
going wild. It was like
congregation.
neck and neck.
But honestly, here's what I said. I was telling Raga about this. Here's what I think it came down to. You guys played better than you've ever played, and you played the best team you've ever played. Yeah. So you put together two phenomenal teams, and it was like the volleys just kept going and going
We
and
were
going.
just doing this.
And you just kept waiting who was going to get this point. It made it last forever. That whole series of games was an hour longer than normal. Because they had to play 3 games to determine a winner, and the games just went on, and they were super, super close. And in the end, I think this other team had never lost, and they just weren't used to losing, and it kind of got in their head. They imploded a little bit, and then the guys just kind of cooked them on that third game, and it was
They did
wild.
Both teams played really
Like
well.
Cruz lost his voice. That's why I was sitting here quiet, because he completely lost his voice. We were sweating. It was so intense.
It was really intense. It was really fun though. Those are the fun ones.
These guys playing out of their head. I've never seen, all of a sudden I was watching Riley and I was like, I think we just found his calling. Like he's a volleyball player. It's incredible.
He decided tonight that he wants to try out for the high school volleyball team.
Also, how am I doing with the left hand? Because it is very, very tired right now.
it tired?
It is
Should
absolutely
we just
just
keep
dead.
going?
Completely dead. So I was like, I gotta bring it in. I know it's a tight group here.
Try to do it,
Yeah,
too.
go ahead. We're also in an effort
You're
to,
not in
am
it.
I in it? I have no idea. We're also getting ready for tomorrow's big day. Friday, Super IXL activities. You guys are going to trampoline park. It's gonna be so fun. Oh, and the surgery. Did you tell them at the beginning of the day, like what's going on?
No, I have not told them what we have decided yet.
I'm just gonna quickly bring you guys up to speed. We have decided, as a family, collectively, took a vote, had all the kids weigh in.
We really did. We had all the kids give their opinion.
Last night, we kind of took a little vote, and honestly, I woke up this morning feeling really, really good about actually having the surgery. And so it was already booked, it was already on the schedule. I just went ahead and kept that appointment. So they've been making phone calls today, letting me know I have to stop eating at 11 p.m. Make sure you bring this, and this. Shower, shampoo your hair, and don't wear deodorant. And I was like,
Whoa.
oh, sorry for everyone else involved.
He's gonna get his first shower this month.
What the heck? 5 to 6 hours at the hospital. Then I will be coming home tomorrow night, so that's good to be able to be back here in my own bed. So it's outpatient surgery, is that what they call it? They went through this series of things. It was like a 20-minute phone call. All these little like warnings, and do you ever have this, and does that ever happen, and blah, blah, blah. I passed. They're gonna allow me to have the surgery, which is fantastic.
Oh, good.
Last thing I got, last call of the day, I actually had 4 phone calls today with these guys. The last one was my actual surgery time. So surgery going down, check in at 11:15 a.m., which isn't too bad. It could have been like a 4 or 5 o'clock p.m. check in, then you have to fast.
He would have been
all day.
hangry.
That'd have been like so hangry. I've actually done that before though, where you go in at 11:15 and that's check-in.
Yeah.
I might be there for a while before they
You
actually see
could
me.
be.
Cutting off eating tonight at 11, check in at 11:15.
I thought you were gonna say cutting off your arm.
Well, that's hopefully they're not gonna do that. Everybody I think is on board with moving forward with the surgery. I think we're feeling really good about that.
Yeah, we are for sure.
And one of the main things I told Hazy, she came in tonight and she was just a little bit sad, saying, I'm just really sad that you have to go through that and you're gonna be hurting. And she's very sensitive to it. And I think it's the sweetest thing ever. I told her, the best way I've explained it so far is that I feel like it's going to set me up for like a really bummer summer, really like difficult next few months. But the idea is that will allow me to play with her, be more fun and more active long term.
Yeah.
Because still with like the shoulder and stuff like that, it inhibits me, it hinders me, it makes it so that I can't do certain things. If I did that with this, like down the road, and she's like, hey, push me on the swing, and I was like, I can't, because you know, I got that thing. I'm just so tired of making that excuse with the shoulder. I can't because of this, I can't because of this.
So many of you have messaged us today telling us, please do the surgery. I know someone that had fought with this for a year and a half and finally did it. They were so grateful.
I think we shared this last night too, just our neighbor. I was over there, we were weeding his yard to help out because he had shoulder surgery that was actually his bicep torn at the shoulder, and he did it because he went through 2 years of pain just waiting for it to get better, and it didn't. And so he's like, no, dude, do it. Just do it. It felt like all signs point to yes. Surgery going down. These guys have been fantastic at getting everything ready to take on any duties there might be.
Yeah.
Rod guy's gonna help video. Crew has always been a boss, just checking on me, making sure I have everything I need. Very tender to my needs, and I think that's awesome. But I think I'm gonna try and do like a makeshift office setup, maybe in the bed. I got the cool lower and raising thing with the bed, so I can actually work in bed.
We have Daniel coming to edit tomorrow, so he's just
not letting him.
Talking out of his butt
already texted
right
Michelle
now.
on the side, and I was like, you guys aren't gonna come edit. But Mom's gonna try and get somebody else to edit the vlogs. I'm not going to let them. But all of that's gonna be dependent on getting a good night's rest, you guys, and we've been having a hard time with that. Everyone's been up. No one can sleep.
Cute Pebbles.
What do we do with this new family pet? So we've got a bit of a situation on our hand. Pebbles, as you know, newest member of the family. If you didn't know, go back and check out that video. Brexton gave us a sales pitch we couldn't refuse on getting a new pet, and we were all madly in love with this little guy. His name is Pebbles because he looks like a cute little rock. He spends most of his time underneath this stuff. He's currently back there somewhere. But if you know anything about hamsters, Brexton knew this. He looked it up, told us all about it. They are what's it called, Brexy?
Nocturnal.
Noctover. No, they're nocturnal.
Noctober.
They are nocturnal, meaning have sonar and fly in caves. Kidding, that's bad. No, they are up at night, so they don't sleep in the night. They sleep in the day, which is what he's been doing all day, and he's currently doing. And right around 10 p.m., he gets super pumped for life, gets out, hits the gym, goes on the treadmill or the regular wheel there, starts chewing on stuff. So Brexton, what happened last night?
I was running on his wheel at like 2 in the morning and woke me up.
And beyond that, he was running so much through the night that Brexton was like covering his ears, turning his sound machine up. It was just too much for him, so he ended up going into Hazel's room, pulling out the trundle on her bed there and sleeping in there so he could at least get some sleep. That can't be the new norm. We can't be having Brexy Doodle trying to find a place to sleep so that Pebbles can hit the treadwheel. We need to decide the fate of our little Pebbles here. Do we A, take him back to the pet store?
No.
Obviously that's a total joke. Do we B, replace Brexton with Pebbles, take Brexton back to the pet store?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Or do we C, find a new place for his living establishment, like out on the desk out there, maybe in the basement? I know Brexton loves having him in here, and so do I. Crank up the sound machine a little bit louder. I mean, what are our options
I think
here?
we give it one more night. So last night he said that the wheel, when he was running on it, was hitting the glass in the back.
He
So
said it making some kind of a noise, yeah.
I've moved the treadwheel
Yeah, treadwheel.
forward.
If you say it fast, it sounds like treadmill. It goes treadwheel.
Treadwheel.
Okay.
Moved it forward so it's not going to hit anything. I think we also crank up the sound machine tonight.
See how tonight goes. So maybe that's the plan. Right now we do one more night, see how it goes, and then we start working on, we move it. If you guys have any suggestions, because we did hear from a lot of people, just a heads up, he's going to be loud and active at night.
Yeah, and I thought, well, we
got the
actually
silent
paid
wheel.
extra
Yeah.
for the silent wheel.
Very quiet though. I mean, for what he's doing in there, he's hauling, and it is pretty quiet. I think it was banging up against the glass in the back. Maybe, we don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see how tonight goes, Brex. And maybe we feel some suggestions. Possibly like just place him somewhere else. But I do love, he's your little buddy. He's in here with you at night. He's your bestie. But you got to get sleep, dude. You got to be rested for school and all those different things. What are you feeling right now? What's the best idea in your mind?
Watching him move up and down
Is
from
he doing
his
that
head.
right now? Brexton can't stop watching this guy. He is so cute.
Yeah, you can kind of see him breathing.
Yeah, he's just right back in there. And pretty soon, his alarm clock's gonna go off, gonna poke out, and he's gonna walk around.
Yeah, give him like an hour.
He's gonna hit the treadwell.
Kids wanted to move the hamster downstairs, which ideally is a great place.
But it's kind of
that's usually where
unsupervised area.
friends hang out. If a friend got it out without permission, or one of our own kids did, there's a million places he could run, hide, and we'd never probably see him
And
again.
shoe,
So.
yeah. Always wanted to keep it where Brexton could keep a close eye on him, but I think Brexy will take the best care of him of anybody.
He's been very responsible.
Incredible pet owner, this guy. So a lot of love for this little Pebbles. But try again tonight. See how your sleep goes. Hopefully it works out. The wheel moving off was a good idea. Maybe we add a little bit more padding in there too.
Yeah, I do feel like we need a little.
Okay, and the main update is that we love this guy and he's doing great. Getting into bed. Little Pebbles, I think he's gonna do good. I think moving that wheel forward gonna be a big step. I think, I don't know, turn up the sound machine. I think we can find a way to make it work.
I think we're gonna try a couple of things. Hopefully Brex can get some better sleep. You need to get good sleep.
I'm gonna be getting plenty of sleep. I'm gonna be on painkillers, muscle relaxers. I'm gonna be doing nothing but sleeping. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to like get some things done, but I do think it's about time to start winding down and stop eating and get ready for surgery. It's going down tomorrow, you guys.
We want the doctor to use his delicate fingers because of
I feel like we talked about this.
some of the problems that could come
I was gonna say, I don't know if we can detail it tomorrow because we'd have a little bit of time in the morning to kind of get a more detail on the surgery because there are some known risks with this surgery. So those are kind of on our mind as we're preparing.
We love you. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Good night, everybody.
See you later.
Yeah!
my God. And perfect.